Hey friend, Roger Christofferson here again with another first listener review. Oh my gosh, what kind of stuff we had coming out this week. What a mixed bag of stuff I've been listening to, but this is one I just wanted to get it because I kind of knew what I was going to be getting, and it's one I figured I could really babble about really well, because that's what I do. We babble here. No snippets or samples, but we do like to babble. I'm talking about the new album from Dragonforce, and the title of this one is Warp Speed Warriors, and I thought that was pretty, even before I heard anything on this, I knew that was a perfect title for this album, because that's pretty much what Dragonforce is. If you're not familiar with Dragonforce, they're kind of like known for being very fast, insanely fast guitar playing and songs. However, really catchy and like power metal type choruses usually. The past couple albums, they've changed things up a little bit. They got a new singer here. They've gone through a couple different singers, but they've had this one for 10 years now or whatever. But the thing about them as well is you're going to get some goofy lyrics. I don't even know what they're singing about half the time. I don't pay much attention. When I put these guys in, I'm not really paying attention. They're singing about space and all kinds of goofy things. But and you get that on here, which is fine. However, it wasn't just like in your face, as fast as we can play type stuff on this one, although there's a lot of that. They had some interesting twists, and there's one that I'll mention here at the end that I thought was really kind of funny and actually really enjoyable. But it kicks in with this song called Astro Warrior Anthem, and right from the start, fast, insane guitar playing, perfection. In case anybody doesn't know who Stevie T is, this is like one of his favorite bands. I think he was actually offered to play bass, and he's got a YouTube channel I started watching years ago. He's kind of a goofy dude, but he makes some pretty cool videos, and he plays guitar like insanely well. But anyway, he was always talking about Dragonforce, and I had known him before that, but it's kind of fun watching people just gush about bands that they love. And so I always think of him every time I hear Dragonforce now. So pretty much every song on here is, kind of like got the same idea as far as structure. It's going to be, verse, powerful chorus, verse, powerful chorus, big solo, and then chorus out. That's pretty much how everything on here is set up. There's they have a couple breakdowns in the middle of it, which I'll mention. But so the first two songs, Astro Warrior Anthem and Power of the Triforce, I don't know what they're singing about in that song, but it's pretty cool. The vocals in this, he hit some super high, stratospherically high like notes. Killer. It's like perfect for this style of music. It fits in well with the playing. If you like really fast guitar playing and that type of stuff, it's perfect for that. But however, third song in, we get to I'm going to call it a ballad because it's kind of slow. But it's still very catchy. It's still very fast playing in it. It's a little bit more tasteful than I'm used to hearing from these guys as far as the guitar playing goes. They don't just shred through the whole thing. There's actually some moments where it's slow, and I actually really enjoyed that song. I actually really like that one. Still, once again, no idea what they're talking about. Kingdom of Steel. Okay, now we get to song number 4, called Burning Heart. It might be one of the fastest things I've ever played, that I've ever heard them play. Super fast. It's like should be illegal to play this fast. I don't know, but anyway, they get to the middle, and there's a cool little breakdown just for a few bars where there's a little bit of a bass solo going on, and amazingly enough, the bass solo isn't like flying. It's actually a really melodic little thing that it does, and then boom, right back into melting in your face guitar solo. So it was nice having that little thing in there. The funniest song on the whole album is called Space Marine Corps, and it sounds like a Marine Corps singing power metal that's really fast, and it's got some ups and downs into it. It's all over the place. It's actually, I think, the longest song on the album. It was super fun to listen to. No idea what they're talking about once again, but that was definitely unique, different, nothing like I've ever heard them do before, or at least nothing comes to mind at all. If there's something I'm forgetting here, feel free to comment as always, but it was fun to listen to. You just smile and listening to it because it's like so funny. But the talent that is there, these guys, if you have talent and you can pull this kind of stuff off, then yeah, why not? Sure, have fun, do it. There's a little Prelude to Darkness, which is just a cool little instrumental thing, and that goes into the Killer Queen, another super fast one. from this point on, it's pretty much the same thing. You got Killer Queen, Doomsday Party, Pixel Prison, just melting your face. Back to what we know from Dragonforce. A couple of breakdowns in the middle here. Nothing out of the ordinary. This is exactly what you'd expect on pretty much every other Dragonforce album that I've ever listened to. So, whatever. There's nothing. In fact, Pixel Prison is probably the least catchy song on the whole album. It's kind of a weird way to end it. It wasn't really anything that stuck out in that song at all. It's probably my least favorite on the whole album. However, the last song here is called Wildest Dreams. The funny part is it's a Taylor Swift cover of her song Wildest Dreams, which is kind of a slow song. It's maybe mid-tempo. It's not like a ballady song at all, but it's slower if you've heard the original. It's called, and if you know anything about Taylor Swift, she redid her albums, and so it's like the original version. She didn't own the masters or whatever, so she re-recorded everything so she could own her masters. So she releases everything as Taylor's version. Why I know all that, I don't know. But so this is called Wildest Dreams, and in parentheses Taylor's version, and then in parentheses again Dragonforce's version, which this shows you the humor involved here. Actually, just reading that made me laugh. Super fast, catchy. It's only just under 3 minutes long, and it doesn't sound like Taylor Swift at all. But once you hear it get to in fact, that you can't even recognize the song till you get the chorus, and it just says, Wildest Dreams, and that little part of the chorus is the only part that's even recognizable at all. They don't do the little if you know what I'm talking about. But anyway, cool little fun album. I really enjoyed listening to this. Even though I thought I knew what I was going to get, it was a little different, and it was just fun. So I don't know what more you could ask for from Dragonforce. They're not going to be anything ever other than what they are, I don't think. They're trying a little bit of new stuff here and there. Nothing extreme. Didn't change the overall sound of what they've been doing. Just added a couple little things here and there that changed it up, just so it kept it from being totally monotonous and different, from the other ones. But anyway, that's my quick little opinion. First time through listen, and as always, welcome your opinions as well. And like, share, and subscribe to keep this music alive, because I love metal music, so anything metal that's out there hitting the airwaves is worth listening to and checking out, in my opinion. So like, share, and subscribe to the music alive. Say it twice for this one. And anyway, we'll talk to you guys in the next one. See ya.